You open your fridge or bathroom cabinet and grab something totally normal, maybe a pack of cookies for the kids, a bar of chocolate, instant noodles, shampoo, or even your favorite spread. Feels harmless, right? But hidden inside almost every single one is palm oil. And right now, this one cheap ingredient is quietly destroying rainforests the size of football fields every single hour. Fewer than 105,000 Bornean orangutans are left in the wild. Their entire home is the island of Borneo, which is being torn apart for palm oil plantations. In just the last 20 years, more than half their forest has vanished. Palm oil is in over 50% of supermarket products, from snacks and ice cream to soap and lipstick. One tiny ingredient connects your shopping basket straight to the extinction of orangutans and the burning of some of the world's most important rainforests. This is the palm oil problem. So how did palm oil become so huge in the first place? Let's go back to basics. Palm oil comes from the bright orange fruit of oil palm trees. These trees are originally from West Africa. One single hectare of oil palm gives you 4 to 5 times more oil than soybean, sunflower, or rapeseed. That makes it super cheap. It stays solid at room temperature, perfect for packaged food. It lasts forever on shelves, and it works in almost everything. Europeans first used it for soap back in the 1800s. The British started big plantations in Malaysia in the early 1900s. Then, in the late 20th century, Indonesia and Malaysia turned it into a massive cash crop. Today, these two countries make roughly 80 to 85% of all the palm oil in the world. Indonesia alone produces about 46 to 47 million tons a year, Malaysia around 19 to 20 million tons, and the global total is now over 78 million tons, heading toward 80 million in 2025-26. In a perfect world, it's actually a smart crop. It creates jobs, brings money to farmers, and uses less land than other oils. That's why it grew so fast. It was supposed to be the efficient, affordable vegetable oil everyone needed. But then everything exploded. Starting in the 1990s and 2000s, the world suddenly wanted way more palm oil. Processed foods and snacks boomed everywhere. Governments banned unhealthy trans fats, and palm oil was the perfect replacement, cheap and stable. People in Asia, especially India and China, started eating more packaged food as their economies grew. And countries pushed biofuels, turning palm oil into diesel for cars and trucks. The numbers are wild. Global production jumped from just 2 million tons in 1970 to over 80 million tons today. That's 40 times more in only 50 years. Indonesia and Malaysia raced to plant more trees to keep up. They cleared millions of hectares of land at crazy speed. High demand plus weak rules in tropical countries created the perfect storm. Forests got chopped down fast to make room for palm plantations. What started as a good crop turned into an environmental disaster because the world couldn't get enough of it. When legal forest land started running out, the criminals moved in. This is where it gets dark. Shady companies and corrupt operators bribe officials to get permits in protected forests. Then they burn the trees, creating toxic smoke that blankets whole countries. Or just bulldoze everything, plant oil palms anyway, and sell the oil into the global supply chain. They also steal land from indigenous communities who have lived there for generations. Real examples? In 2025, Indonesian authorities seized over 221,000 hectares, 546,000 acres, of illegal palm oil plantations from the Duta Palma Group, huge areas that were illegally planted inside protected forests on Sumatra and Borneo. The company's founder was sentenced to 16 years in prison for bribery, money laundering, and running plantations in forest zones. And that's just one case. The government's big crackdown has already taken back more than 4 million hectares of illegal plantations and mines in the last year alone. In some places, organized groups use palm plantations to launder money and control territory. The cheap palm oil you buy ends up funding this illegal destruction while honest small farmers get pushed out. So why doesn't anyone stop it? Here's the twist: money. The governments of Indonesia and Malaysia love palm oil. It brings in billions of dollars in exports every year, supports millions of jobs, over 4 million in Indonesia alone, and makes up about 3.5 to 4% of Indonesia's entire economy. They sometimes look the other way on illegal planting or create amnesty programs that basically forgive violations because the cash flow is too important. Big food companies and supermarkets love it too. Palm oil keeps their products cheap and profitable. Many join the roundtable on sustainable palm oil (RSPO) and put a little green certified sustainable label on their products. Sounds great, right? But critics say it's often greenwashing. Only about 20% of global palm oil is RSPO certified, and even certified plantations have been caught clearing forests or ignoring local people's rights. The complaints process is slow, and the label lets everyone feel good while the destruction continues. Grocery stores sell cheaper products, governments get tax money, companies make bigger profits. Everyone wins on price except the rainforests, the orangutans, and the communities who lose their homes. The good news? You actually have the power to fight back. Flip over any product in your kitchen or bathroom right now and check the ingredients. Avoid anything that says palm oil, palm kernel oil, palmate, palmitate, or the sneaky vegetable oil. It's often palm. The RSPO label is a small step forward, but many experts say it's not strict enough to look for brands that promise no deforestation or deforestation-free instead. Easy swaps are everywhere. Use coconut oil, shea butter, sunflower oil, or olive oil for cooking and baking. There are free apps and online lists that show palm oil-free products. Support companies that trace every drop of oil back to the farm and refuse to buy from deforested areas. Now it's your turn. Go. Check your pantry or bathroom shelf right now. Comment below. Did you find palm oil hiding in something surprising? Have you already switched any products? Drop a like if this opened your eyes, subscribe for more videos that reveal what's really in your shopping cart, and share this with a friend who needs to know the truth. Together we can push for real change.